Hi everyone, welcome to the Thursday edition of Source 16 News. I'm Eddie Owen. Topping our news, new this hour, an exclusive story to Source 16. The Christian County High School Site-Based Decision-Making Council will be disbanded immediately. Christian County School Board Attorney Jack Lackey told Source 16 the council will be disbanded within 30 days after the Kentucky Board of Education yesterday denied the school board's appeal to leave the council as is. Lackey says the Kentucky Board of Education has confirmed the decision made by Commissioner of Education Terry Holliday on February 15th to disband the council at the district's lowest performing school, CCHS. In January, the decision to disband the site-based decision-making council was made after a leadership assessment team came to the school and reported the school's principal, Kathy Johnson, and the council were fully capable of turning the school around. Lackey says to his knowledge, it's the first time the commissioner has overridden a leadership assessment team recommendation. He said the commissioner will now appoint a new advisory council that will not be able to vote or take action on school-related matters. According to Lackey, the new advisory council will likely be chosen from a pool of local parents and teachers recommended by Superintendent Brady Link, and the principal has a year to turn that school around. A Nortonville man was killed in a wreck in Hopkins County yesterday afternoon. 51-year-old William Duncan was driving west on US 62 around 4 p.m. when about 3 miles west of Nortonville, Kentucky State Police say his pickup truck ran off the road and crashed into a tree. Duncan was pronounced dead at the scene by Hopkins County coroner Dennis Mayfield. Kentucky State Police are searching for a Mayfield woman who disappeared earlier this week. State Police report 31-year-old Jeanette Blandrum was last seen at McDonald's in Mayfield around 9 o'clock Sunday night, wearing blue jeans, a blue t-shirt, and Nike athletic shoes. Landrum is a white female with black hair that she typically wears in a ponytail. She has hazel eyes, about 5 feet 7 inches tall, and weighs approximately 116 pounds. Police report Landrum is a resident of Autumn Ridge Adult Group Home and suffers from schizophrenia, which may cause her to appear disoriented and confused. If you have information regarding Landrum, call Post 1 at 270-856-3721. Residential burglaries and thefts in 4 western Kentucky counties are on the rise. Kentucky State Police in Mayfield are asking residents in Callaway, Graves, Lyon, and Trigg counties to keep their home and property secure due to an increase in residential burglaries and thefts. Since the 1st of April, state police have received reports of 19 burglaries or thefts in the 4 counties. 14 of the reports have come from Callaway and Graves County alone. Of the 19 reports, state police say only 2 residents reported forced entry. The other 17 reports indicated the suspects entered the residences through unlocked doors or windows. According to state police, this alarming trend serves as a reminder to all residents to secure your homes by locking doors and windows. State police even recommend installing security lighting around residential property to deter any unwanted persons from approaching your home at night. Local residents also report any suspicious activity to local or state law enforcement. We now have an update to a story we brought you earlier this week. Officials are continuing to investigate a fire that damaged an assisted living facility in Madisonville earlier this week. The State Fire Marshal's office told Source 16 today the fire at Homestead Nursing Facility is still under investigation and has been turned over to the Madisonville Police Department. Police spokesman Sergeant Robert Carter told Source 16 today they're not releasing any information regarding the fire at this time, but investigators are continuing to follow up on leads and more information will be released later. Tuesday morning, the Madisonville Fire Department responded to 384 Thompson Avenue, where firefighters found all occupants had been evacuated and heavy smoke was coming from the west wing of the building. According to an interview with Madisonville Fire Chief Stephen Stoltz today, contractors are working at the facility to get it operational. He said the nearly 60 occupants of the facility were moved to First Baptist Church in Madisonville after the fire and were being transferred today to Victory Church on Brown Street because it has a shower facility. Well, several county agencies presented their proposed budgets for fiscal year 2011-2012 to the Christian County Fiscal Court Budget Committee yesterday. County Treasurer Walter Cummins told Source16 the Christian County Jail is asking for over $7.3 million, an increase from last year's budget of nearly $7 million. He notes that the proposed budget includes the estimated cost of replacing 27 outdated rooftop heating and cooling units. The library is requesting $202,000 for the 2011-12 fiscal year, an increase of $2,000 over last year's budget request. The Chamber of Commerce Military Affairs Committee proposed a $20,000 budget, a $4,000 increase from last year, in order to recruit and retain military families in Christian County. Meanwhile, the coroner's office is requesting over $97,000. An increase of $37,000 to cover a salary increase for the coroner and to hire a deputy coroner. And the volunteer fire department's budget proposal is $90,000, which is $34,000 more to cover increasing insurance costs. The Pennyroyal Arts Council, Human Relations, Pennyroyal Area Museum, and the Crisis Center also presented their budget proposals yesterday. International Security Assistance Forces Commander General David Petraeus recently awarded two Fort Campbell soldiers the military's coveted Silver Star Medal in Afghanistan. The Silver Star recipients included Captain Edward Bankston of Decatur, Georgia, and Sergeant Joshua Bostic of Spring City, Tennessee. Military officials say the two soldiers were awarded the Silver Star because of their valorous actions on March 29th, where 6 U.S. soldiers were killed and many others injured. The Silver Star recipients are both assigned to Fort Campbell's 2nd Battalion, 327th Infantry Regiment, 1st Brigade Combat Team. Officials say more Silver Star medals are pending for soldiers who acted courageously during that March 29th mission. The Pennyroyal Area and United States Tennis Association need your help. The two organizations are teaming up to once again ask for the public's assistance in collecting non-perishable items to send to Fort Campbell Currahees, currently deployed in Afghanistan. Local Assistant League Coordinator David Chase explains why area residents should donate to the fundraiser.
They should donate because it's for our men and women of the armed forces who are over there protecting our rights and freedoms over here, and they're from Fort Campbell, our unit that we adopted the first time from Fort Campbell, so they're local area residents, that many who may live in your own community, so we should support as much as possible.
According to Chase, the first fundraiser was a major success thanks to the generosity of the community.
I received an email a couple weeks after we sent the packages from their first lieutenant from the 4th Brigade. They were very excited, said his troops really enjoy it, and it's something they really needed. It's a good morale boost, and they were looking forward to meeting us when they come home, and they're just happy. It was just, you could read through the email, they were happy, and you could just sense it, and they also sent us a handwritten letter, and we're going to meet them at the airport as we planned originally when they do come back.
In addition, he described some of the items the organization wants to send to troops.
Right now we're looking for individual packs of sunflower seeds, beef jerky, paperback books, along with the items that are on USTA.com that we sent last time, as in razors or individual necessities.
For more information about the fundraiser, contact David Chase, 270-839-4104. Murray Callaway Endowment for Healthcare is gearing up for the largest race in the history of Murray and Callaway County. The Murray Half Marathon and 5K run is coming up this Saturday. The half marathon race begins at 7 a.m. at the Center for Health and Wellness on Poplar Street. The 5K will begin at 7:30 a.m., while the 1-mile fun run will get underway at 8 a.m. The event is to raise money to support the Murray Callaway County Endowment for Healthcare, which supports raising funds for the Residential Hospice House, Rural Physician Education Program, a new equipment fund, and the Unrestricted General Fund, where monies can be used to areas of greatest need. Participants can pick up their packets at the expo Friday from noon until 8 p.m. at the Center for Health and Wellness Gym. Many streets and roadways will be closed Saturday morning for the race, so motorists are urged to use caution and expect delays. Another trial date has been set for a former Fort Campbell soldier charged with 27 counts of child pornography. A jury trial for 27-year-old Michael Myers was scheduled to get underway today, but instead, Christian County Circuit Court Judge Andrew Self met with his public defender, Ben Fletcher, and Commonwealth Attorney Lynn Pryor and scheduled a September 12th trial date. Judge Self also set a July 20th pretrial conference so both attorneys would have enough time before the trial to find experts and witnesses. The former soldier was arrested on January 27, 2010, after Christian County Sheriff's deputies and Oak Grove Police found videos and pictures of child pornography on his computer. Myers was released from the Christian County Jail on February 11, 2010, after posting a $50,000 bond. A Hopkinsville man accused of burning a vehicle and trying to blow up a house last year was released from the Christian County Jail yesterday. 19-year-old Josh Dykus was released into the custody of his grandmother on a $30,000 surety bond. Dykus and his 4 co-defendants, Roland D. Jackson and his wife Rachel, Jesse Decker, and Thomas Billings, are all scheduled to appear together in court on August 8th for a jury trial. As previously reported by Source16, 5 individuals are charged with multiple counts of second-degree arson and first-degree wanton endangerment for shooting into a North Main Street home, setting a vehicle on fire, and placing an explosive device near the family's home October 4th, 2010. Well, Friday's Mega Millions jackpot is $72 million. Saturday's Powerball jackpot, $43 million.